Don't waste your life thinking about your last breath. Instead, live a life that will take your breath away. Breathing is such an important part of our life, yet we almost never talk about it. We all went to school. Do you remember having at least one lecture about breathing? I don't. Maybe you're thinking, well, if you're alive, then you know how to breathe, so what it is to know. But what if you want more from life than bare survival? What I'm gonna present to you, it's not clinically tested, medically approved way of breathing. It's something that works for me. If it will work for you, well, that's up to you to decide. So let's start with the basics. We should only breathe through our nose. We should use our mouth for eating and talking. Okay, we can use our mouth for breathing, but only, for example, in a situation of elevated physical activity. So, in times when we ran out of air. But in normal activities like sitting, walking, even running, if we are in shape, we should do breathing only through our nose. And now, how to breathe? Do you know when a doctor says, take a few deep breaths? Well, it's almost like that, but not entirely. First of all, always breathe with your chest and your stomach. When you are inhaling, take as much air in as possible without overdoing it. You are not inflating a balloon. But anyway, take a deep breath in and then breath out. When you are exhaling, first exhale from the upper part, from the chest part, and then from the lower part, the stomach part. And again, take as much air out as possible, but without overdoing it. And that's pretty much it for the physical part. And now the second part. When you're inhaling, try to feel tension gathering in your body. It's not a new tension, it's tension that was inside you that it's now getting on the surface. So when you are inhaling, the tension is accumulating, and when you exhale, in much the same way you are letting the air out, let the tension out. And as we said, when you're exhaling, you should first let the air out from upper parts, from your chest part, and then from your lower parts, from your stomach part. In the same way, you should let first the tension go from the upper parts of your body and then downward. If you're sensible enough, you can play with it and you can let your tension go out from the top of your head downwards. But I would suggest that you leave your head alone because you can get dizzy. Anyway, with every inhale, we feel the tension accumulating, and with every exhale, we let that tension go out from neck downward. If this will become your normal way of breathing, you will do it subconsciously. But every now and then you will have the need to let more tension out or maybe negative energy. In those cases, I would strongly suggest that you breathe like this consciously. Because when you are doing it consciously, the effect is way bigger. So this is basically it. A simple solution for a simple function of life. But since we all have to do it anyway, we might as well try to do it right.